Hello, this is another video about Service Titan. I have a few videos in this series and I put a link up there for you on the top of the screen for the playlist to see all of my Service Titan videos. Service Titan is one of the best field management softwares out there. I have tried a few of them and by far this is the most extensive one. In this video I want to show you some of the settings. Again, you can check out my other videos on Service Titan. Each one is talking about different things. I have one talking about how to manage customers, how to add and remove customers from the system. I have a general overview of the software, and this one now is about some of the really important settings. So the settings I want to talk to you about that are important for your business are the ones you're seeing on the screen. The campaigns over here, the phone numbers, custom fields, call reasons, web appointments. These are the things I want to go over with you. As you can see, I've bookmarked those. You can bookmark everything. So for example, I'm going to integrations. You see there is a little bookmark icon over here. If I click on the alerts, for example, it appears now in my bookmarks, which is as soon as you click into the settings, it will show you right here. So it's pretty much like a quick access. If you want to remove it, you just click on this and it gets removed. As you can see, Service Titan has a lot of features, and I think these are the most important ones for you to understand and know, because they will actually make your business more profitable if you use them correctly. For example, campaigns. So I'm going to share with you some of my campaigns over here. I'm not going to show you the whole list, but as you can see, I have a lot of different campaigns going on. You basically create a campaign, a marketing campaign, which is a whole different subject from marketing, but for the purpose of this video, for example, I want to advertise on Google AdWords. So I'm going to pick a random number from the software that I'm going to advertise for this specific marketing campaign. And so what happens is later on, when I click on my calls, when someone calls me over here where it says manual call, I'm going to actually have a green window that's going to show me who's calling and which number they dialed and which campaign they came from. And it only will happen for you if you set this up properly and actually use the phone calls through Service Titan. So you need to use the phones provided by Service Titan for your advertisement. Here's a window where you can add a new number. For privacy reasons, I'm not going to share my actual phone numbers with anyone, but I'm going to show you how to add more numbers. So you can pull as many numbers as you want from Service Titan. The only thing is to keep in mind, once you pull one, it will stay in your list pretty much forever. There is no way for you to remove it, unfortunately. Maybe you can remove it from Service Titan support end. I haven't tried. I didn't have a reason to do that. Basically, click in the new number. Let's say you're located in Las Vegas. The area code is 702. Local number, you can check if you want it to contain certain characters. For example, I want to see if there's a 222 available. Search for numbers and no records available. If I remove the 222 and just leave the area code, search for numbers, and I have some numbers available, right? The state of Nevada, and I can load. They pretty much go on forever. This is one of the ways to look for a number. Like, this is a really good number. So let's say I want to take this 899-3111. I click on that, I choose number. That's it. It's my number now. I'm going to use the default phone number over here. Allow incoming SMS, so those actually can get an SMS message. And you can set a campaign as well right away. If you don't have a campaign yet, just leave it blank, add number, and that's it. That number is now added into your system. And this is how quick and easy this is for you to get any numbers, not any numbers, but as many numbers as you want. Once I grab that number, I want to now advertise using that number. So I have to set my forwarding number to, let's say, my cell phone. And what happens is that whoever dials that number that I just pulled from here, the number actually gets forwarded to the number I set to forward it to over here. So I can forward it to my friend, my coworker, my employees, myself, anyone I want to. Any number I put in here, the calls will be forwarded to that specific number. The outbound and inbound SMS messages are happening inside the calls window where you see there is a chat. So now we go into the campaign. So for example, I want to create a new campaign. I click on add over here. Let's say a test campaign, right? Category. You have to create your categories separately in a different page, and then you have to select a business unit if you want. You don't have to, and then you can check and then you can put your advertised number in here. You can also do that later, so you can create a bunch of campaigns first and then start pulling numbers and assign those numbers directly to the campaign. Or you can pull a bunch of numbers and then start creating one campaign at a time and assign each number to each individual campaign, and then you save it. So now why is this important? Because obviously we want to track everything that's happening with our marketing campaign. So for example, if I advertise, and this is an actual business advice, if you advertise a service, you want to advertise on different platforms. For example, I'm going to advertise on Google and I'm going to advertise on Yahoo. Two completely different things. I pay Google this much, I pay Yahoo this much. Now, how do I know where the calls are actually coming from if I'm going to use the same phone number? I have to keep asking the people. Now, instead of doing that, all I do is I set an advertisement number, a different phone number on each campaign. So on Yahoo, I'm going to put one number, and then on Google, I'm going to put a different number. And then the software will do the work for me by showing me where the call is coming from, whether it's coming from Google or from Yahoo. And then it gets classified that way. So in the dashboard right now, I set it up so that you don't see anything, but when I scroll down to my calls that are coming through, I can actually see all the numbers that came through. You want the dashboard to show you kind of the overview of your business. So for example, if I received 20 phone calls, and let's say I need to know how many of those came from Google, how many of those came from Yahoo, how many of those were actual leads, how many were spammed, and how many were existing customers. And in order for me to see all that, the calls have to be classified. That's why we have the call reasons over here. In the software, these are some of the reasons that I have here for myself. You can have as many as you want. Custom fields is a really cool one. Shoot me a comment if you want me to make a video about custom fields, but I do want to talk to you about web appointments. It's really simple. What happens in the web appointments is if you have a website for your business where you want people to send you an appointment request through the website instead of calling you, you click into the widget over here, and then all you have to do is you have to copy this embedded code. You put a message over here: thank you for your submission, our office will call you shortly to confirm your appointment, and then leave your phone number. And then I have to paste this link into my website's code on the page where I have the appointments, the web appointments. You copy that in there, and once the customer clicks on schedule an appointment, it opens up something that looks like this, like a form. Now the customer has to fill it out. These are the things that it's going to request. It's going to request for the name, email, phone, address, the summary, what happened, the time they request to have the appointment scheduled for. And then what happens, that gets sent to your email, and then you can go ahead and call the customer back or schedule an appointment for them. Alrighty guys, this was a real quick short video for servicetitan. Some of the other features can be seen in my other videos. Let me know what you thought about this video, hit the like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.